Hi guys, it's Charlie Alejandro again. How's it going? I am once again here to you from the Massachusetts State Police Museum Annex. I know it's the day before Thanksgiving and you guys are probably all running around crazy getting ready for tomorrow. The turkeys, the pies. I know I used to have to do that a long time ago, but this year it's just going to be me and my husband. And it's going to be a little different, but hey, no stress. So the reason I'm reaching out to you guys today is because one of the things that we're going to be doing at the museum is doing segments explaining what our displays are and the history behind them. So this display I am very much just a big fan of, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. It's almost complete. We have Dickie Belanger, who's one of our volunteers. He's also on the board of directors. He's a master carpenter, and he is just amazing. His talents are, I'm in awe of them. He can make anything that you ask him to, and he's just really good at it, and he has made some amazing stuff for us here at the museum, and he has made this exhibit, which I'm going to be showing you guys in a little bit. But before I do, if you can see over my shoulder, that is actually a photograph of the Runaway. So let me flip the camera real quick. Boom. All right, made you a little dizzy there. So this is actually a portrait of the Runaway. You probably saw a little piece of it the other day when I was showing you the blouse coat. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because this is actually autographed. If you see there the name Richard J. Clements, he was a state trooper from 1953 to 1975. And he is actually the model that was used by Norman Rockwell when this painting was done. And Norman Rockwell didn't actually do the painting while they were sitting there. He actually took a lot of pictures. And this is actually a composite of the different photographs he took in the different locations. And the little boy in there, that's Ed Locke. He actually is the one that posed for the Runaway. We actually had the opportunity to have Ed come to the museum during the grand opening we had back in 2014, which was actually more of a ribbon cutting. And then, of course, there's the gentleman behind the counter. Again, if you go online and Google it, you'll be able to actually see pictures of how they did the different photographs, and then he actually took composites. Now, the legend is that this diner is actually in, where the heck is it? West Brookfield. Yeah, West Brookfield. But it's actually a composite of a diner that is in Brookfield, and also there used to be an IHOP, not an IHOP, I'm sorry, a Howard Johnson's. So he took photographs of both. He wasn't too thrilled with the Howard Johnson's version because it actually looked too modern. So he kind of like put a little bit of the Howard Johnson's in with the diner. Now the detail in this photograph is amazing, and I'm showing you this for a particular reason. As you see, there's the drawing with the sugar holder and the coffee pot, the cafe in the background. The benches are amazing. This is my favorite part. A couple of times I wanted to run away from home, but I didn't because I didn't have that cool bedroll. There we go, West Stockbridge. Thank you, Michael. See, this is why I love the volunteers that I have. Gretchen says her father became a Mass State Trooper all because of seeing this picture in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania when he was little. See, that is so true. Before I even knew what a State Trooper was, I do remember this painting, and I was just so mesmerized by it. And I just loved the way it looked. So the reason I'm showing you this, and then you see here it says the Runaway, and it tells us that on September 20, 1958, and the reason I'm showing you this is because next year will actually be the 60th anniversary of this painting when it first came out. And it came out in the Saturday Evening Post, which is a very iconic magazine. A lot of Norman Rockwell's pictures were on there. So now I'm going to swing you guys over here, trying not to make you dizzy. And this is what I want to show you. Oh, I don't know why we're having a little focus issue here. The lighting's, there we go. So this is the amazing exhibit that Dick Belanger has built for us. We actually had this counter at the other building before the fire, but we actually had a backdrop made, a banner. Now we actually ordered these custom made. These came from a company in Chicago, and we tried to get them as close as possible. As you can see, the seats are a little shinier than the original ones. But we custom ordered these. It took us almost 3 months to get them because we were trying to be as accurate as possible. Now, Dick Belanger actually handmade this by himself. As you can see how beautiful the counter is. And it's fully weighed down, so you can literally sit on the benches, as you can see. Now, the thing we decided to do at the annex is because I just didn't like the way the banner looked, the backdrop, because the counter was so beautiful that I just felt the banner didn't look right. So I'm going to try to get over here because the the white against the light's messing up my... So now, if you see here, again, the lights are kind of messing me up a little bit. There we go. So Herb Cody, one of our volunteers and board member, and I started talking, and we said, well, how cool would it be if we actually make the backdrop? Hi, Sharon. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Hey, Eric. So, oh, Herb's on board. Herb, I'm talking about you. So we decided that we thought it would look better if we actually made it. So Dick went out, and if you can see here, you got the beautiful white backdrop. See, for most of my photography friends, you know what's going on. The white light is messing up my white balance. Then Herb got the, as you see, there's the burners. We have the coffee pots, and then Dick made the amazing backdrop there that's going to have the specials put on it. So we're going to put the lettering on it. It's still not quite finished yet, but as you can see, it's looking really cool. And I'm so proud of the way it just looks. And there's actually a little piece. Let me swing around. I'm going to show you guys this because I love this thing. Oh, there's mine. So this, I think, hands down, is my favorite addition to the display. Dick actually made this, and as you can see, it's a pie holder. And the cool thing about it, it's literally only 6 inches deep. So we're actually going to bake some salt dough pies, and they're going to be put in there. So now, when you have your photograph taken with this amazing exhibit, it's actually going to be 3D. So instead of just having the banner we had before, it's actually going to be 3-dimensional. The other cool thing about this is that when you have your photograph taken, even though we're going to have the specials written here, just like we do in the photograph that was done in the painting. I don't know why the backdrop, there we go. So the white balance is giving me a hard time, but here we go. Anyway, so what's going to happen is we're going to have an additional blank chalkboard piece of wood that we're going to be able to put over it. So if you want to have your photograph taken and have your family name put on there, or a special occasion or a date, you'll be able to do that. So the blank piece of wood will go over what we're going to have as part of the display, and then you can personalize it for your photographs. So we have a couple of other treats for you that we're working on as far as filters that you can use to personalize it and other additions to it. So I'm really showing you this because I'm so excited about the fact that this is just one of the exhibits that is going to be here available to the general public. And see, we don't mess around here. We really love the detail, the fact that Dick built this amazing counter here. Let me step back a little bit. Again, there we go. See, and he actually silver painted the back, so it looks like the backdrop that they used to have back in the day. And that radio, what we're going to do is that radio actually works. But one of the things we're going to be doing is we're actually going to put a speaker back there, so it's going to be actually playing music from the 50s to keep that vibe going. I don't know if you can hear it. I have it playing in the background now just because it gets me into that mood. So let me flip you over again. So one of the things is that as the director, we want to be able to have as many interactives as possible, and we feel that this is going to be a great one. We will have a trooper sitting there. We had one at the museum where it was a mannequin. So we'll be able to have one where you can get your picture taken with them, or if you want, you can just sit down in the stools and have your picture taken with your family members. Usually we corral Tom Turner. He's one of our volunteers. He usually winds up being the soda jerk because we have a white shirt here that he uses. And we've been able to get some really cool pictures. Actually, my son and my grandson came down here last year and got their picture taken. And I think hands down it's one of my favorites. So I just want to leave you guys with my wishes for a very happy Thanksgiving. And we as a museum are very grateful that we have the support of people as amazing as you guys, and remind you that even though we did have the fire in February, we're still here and we're plucking away, And we're looking forward to be able to open the annex and make it bigger and better for you guys. And we can't do it without you. So again, go to our website, check it out. We'll be making sure to keep you guys posted of what's coming up. And we hope that you have an amazing Thanksgiving. Stay safe. I hear traffic is horrible out there, which is why I'm still at the museum waiting for it to die down. If you have any questions or any comments that you'd like to send, you can email me, Charlie Alejandro, all one word, at mspmlc.org, or you can hit us up on our Facebook page. Usually any messages will be answered. One of the cool things is I'm not the only one on there. Like earlier we had a history question, and one of our board members, Ron Gilmet, great guy, he just got on it and got the answer out real quick, which is great. So if you have any history questions or any comments that you'd like to have answered pertaining to the history of the state police, or trying to get photographs and stuff, at this point we are in the process of having our new computer system installed shortly, hopefully, and then we'll be able to start looking for photographs again. Luckily, they were all saved from the fire. We do have the major database still intact. It just needs to be reinstalled into a new computer. So as soon as that's up and running, we'll let everybody know. In the meantime, a lot of great stuff on our website. As far as the gift shop, it's up and running. If you're interested, there's some great books in there, some great holiday items as well, challenge coins. We have the hats that aren't on there. I showed you guys those yesterday. If you're interested in those, just hit us up, email me, and we can get those orders out as well. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go because I know you have Thanksgiving to celebrate. And again, I have to show you this again. I just love that. I was just like reading up on the history of that, and it's just the work that went into it, like the amazing amount of photographs that he took, and just to be able to, he actually asked Dick Clements himself, Norman Rockwell, because he knew he was a police officer, and asked him if he would pose for it, and he did. And again, it's such a part of American history and Americana that it just, even if you're not a trooper, you really identify with it. And I think it's more than just about Massachusetts. It's very just all of America, and it's well known. As a matter of fact, I went to a conference last year in Canada, and they had this photograph in the lobby of the police department that I went to, and I just thought it was really cool because all the way to Canada. All right, guys, any concerns, anything, hit me up. Remember, Twitter, Instagram, share, always. We're also on Snapchat, and we hope you guys continue to check in. We have some other great exhibits. We also have a big announcement, too. Next week, we're going to show you one of the big surprises that we have as far as an exhibit that we're going to be doing, and we have a contest attached to it. So we will let you know all the particulars, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Depends what mood I'm in. Anyway, we'll let you guys know. It's going to be a fun contest, and then we'll show you a little bit of what we're going to do with that particular exhibit. Another one of Hervé Cody's brainchild. I'm so grateful I have him on my team because he's very creative and just brings a lot to the table as far as helping design the exhibits. And again, if you have any ideas for an exhibit, or if you have any suggestions, or even if you have stuff to donate, we are more than glad to take it. So just hit me up. As I said, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole bit. All right, guys, have a great Thanksgiving. And as soon as we are open, we'll let you guys know so you can come down and get your pictures taken. We look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.